Ladies and gentlemen and legendary subscribers, welcome to What Gear Reviews. If you're finding me for the first time, consider subscribing if you like tech reviews and loads of other tech related stuff. But today I'm looking at a brand new pair of sports headphones from Adidas. These are the RPT-01. These things look very unique, pretty damn awesome if you ask me. And I'm going to do this review in my usual style. First we look at design, then usability, then quality, and then at the end, the awesome features, because every product needs awesome features, otherwise it's a bit isn't it? So are you ready? Let's go. So of course you've got your usual literature, and you've got a USB-C charging cable for the headphones. Alright, so when it comes to design of these headphones, you can see here you got the prime knit finish right across these headphones, around the ear cups. There really isn't any exposed cables, which is something I really like about these. They're a lot smaller than I thought they would be, but that's a good thing because you don't want sports headphones to be too bulky, and they're incredibly lightweight as well, which is also awesome. And when it comes to durability, I've been doing this with these for quite a while, and you can see they are very durable. And when we look at the backs of the ear cups, you kind of got this pattern here, which is kind of like etched in. So you don't have to worry about scuffing those, because if you do, you probably wouldn't notice it at all, which is a good thing when it comes to sports headphones. You've got this rubber headband on the inside, which has this texture, which is going to make sure these headphones don't move around too much while you're using them. This is actually removable as well, and you can wash it as well. Now the ear cups themselves are very soft, and these are also washable, so you can remove these and wash them if you need to. And if we look inside the ear cup, you can see here they've got this kind of mesh pattern in here, which is going to allow your ears to breathe. The last thing you want is your ears sweating and overheating whilst in the middle of a workout. Something that I really like about the design as well is you notice here you can actually see it says left and right, and this is actually the headphone cable itself, so there's no exposed cables anywhere on this headphone, and you've got this kind of shoelace finish, which I really like as well. Definitely keeps in line with the Adidas branding. Then you've got the 3 stripes on this side, the 3 stripes on that side. You've got the Adidas logo on the inside there. But check this out, guys. I want to show you something. These are the trainers I'm wearing right now whilst making the video. It's like a perfect match. So yeah, these are definitely in line with the Adidas brand. Then you've got these kind of rails here to adjust for the size of your head, and they're very solid as well. Once you put them in place, they're not going to move around much. You have to use quite a bit of force to slide them up and down, and that's very good. You want these to be sturdy, so when the headphones are on, the ear cups aren't going to move around. Now let's move on to usability. These use USB-C fast charging, a lot faster than USB-B. You've got this really strong clamping force. When you put these on, literally they will not move around at all, especially accompanied by this rubber headband here as well. And even though these headphones clamp pretty strong, it's not uncomfortable because of these ear cups here. They're very soft, and that mesh inside definitely helps. So this button here is what they call the action button. Something really cool about this is you can customize it to do various things. So out of the box, it's going to be your assistant, whether that be Siri or Google Assistant, but you can customize the double push to open Spotify, or a triple push to open up your custom EQ. So that's really cool as well. And then you've got this joystick on the right side, which I'll get back to later on in the video. And you might be looking at these now thinking, okay, there's a lot of material on here. What happens if it gets wet? Well, the headphones themselves are IPX4 rated, which means if you're running in the rain or the snow, or some drives their car through a puddle next to you while you're waiting for a bus, these headphones will be alright. And when it comes to connectivity between this and your smartphone, it is Bluetooth 5.0. Now let's move on to the quality section. Alright, this is something that's really cool about these headphones. You do have an app and you can customize it. I mentioned before the action button. Here you can customize it to do various things, but this is super important, and that is the equalizer. So you can fine tune your headphones for the type of music you're going to listen to. So I'm going to set it to hip hop first. Go back to Deezer. And this is always the first tune I try out with a new pair of headphones because of the bass. And let me give you my first impressions. So you can really hear that the bass is quite emphasized in this mode. Whoa, the bass is pretty damn good. I think in this hip hop mode, maybe the bass is a bit overpowering. Now this is more of a rock tune, so I'm going to go back to the app. When you switch to rock, it brings down the bass quite a bit, and the mids and the highs actually become very distinguished. And if I'm talking really loud right now, it's because I cannot hear myself talking. The sound isolation on these is really good as well. Whoa, impressed. Very impressed. Alright, this is a dance track, like a techno track. Very, very nice. I have to tell you, I'm really pleasantly surprised with these headphones. Really quite awesome. Now this is a live track, recorded live. Gonna go vocal boost on this one. Very crispy sound, very good. So my opinion, having just listened to these just now in my usual songs that I test all my headphones with, really, really impressed. I actually didn't think they were going to be as good as this, really. Honestly, surprisingly good. One thing that really stands out though is the sound isolation. These aren't noise cancelling headphones, but literally they're so good at blocking out the surrounding sound, I can't even hear myself speaking. And that's pretty awesome. You don't want distractions while you're working out. These muffle the outer sounds so much, it's like you're wearing a pair of noise cancelling headphones. So some of you might be wondering about the sound quality when making voice calls. So I phoned a few people that I know, didn't tell them I was using the headphones while speaking to them. Then I asked them if they could hear me properly, and they said yes, but it doesn't sound as clear as normal. So it means the mic is still good, you can still have a conversation, but it's not as good as if you're just using your phone. And I think there's a good reason for that. The mics are actually on the back of the headphone. This is the front of the headphone, this is the back. The mic's actually facing the wrong way. So it would have been nice if they were on the other side, but not a massive deal breaker if you ask me. Anyway, let's move on to my favorite section, awesome features. Okay, apart from the really awesome Adidas design here that really match my trainers and the durable and super lightweight feel of these, I have to say the highlight of these headphones for me is this joystick here. It's so easy to use. I've seen headphones where they have multiple buttons doing various different stuff. This joystick pretty much does everything. Hold it down to power them on and off, and then push them that way to skip forward, that way to skip back, volume up and down to play pause. It's so easy to use. And then on top of that, if you want to get a bit more technical, you can then play around and set up the action button with your custom features. It's such a simple but well designed interface for a pair of headphones. No need for touch controls or anything like that. It's very tactile and clicky. I really do love that. I think that's an awesome feature. And another really, really awesome feature here is the battery life on these headphones. 40 hours of continuous play over Bluetooth. I think you'll probably go a couple of weeks using these headphones without ever having to recharge them. So that's super awesome. Or maybe if you're into triathlons and stuff like that, you could really appreciate battery life like this. And honestly, one of the most awesome things about the Adidas RPT-01 is the sound quality. It's really quite impressive. So guys, if you're shopping around for a pair of sports headphones to give to someone for Christmas or maybe for yourself, you can find the latest prices below this video. And if you enjoyed this look at the Adidas RPT-01, you might also want to check out the Adidas FWD-01, the in-ear headphones, which I also made a video about. That thumbnail's on screen right now. Go check that out. And if you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and I'll see you in the next one. So don't be late.